Hello Stampers, Kelly Acheson at stampabove.com coming to you from Menasha, Wisconsin. Today for the Totally Techniques blog hop, we were challenged to make a Z-fold card. And if you've ever looked up a Z-fold card, there's several different ways you can do it. So I'm just going to show you one version. And I decided to use this beautiful Painted Seasons Designer Series paper in the Painted Seasons stamp set. Now this is one of our distinctive stamp sets, and what that means is that these images, when you stamp them, they are delicious. They look so real. So let's get started. I'm going to show you two really pretty cards using the Z-fold. I'm going to bring in my cardstock layers here. And we have a little bit of scoring to do. We're going to need the paper trimmer. I have a piece of Pool Party cardstock, and this is 4 1/4 by 11. And you're going to need to score that at 5 1/2 and 2 3/4. Then we've got a piece of lemon lime twist here. This piece is 10 inches long by 2 3/4, and we're going to score that at 4 3/4 and 7 1/2. Now the rest of all of these dimensions, by the way, will be shown on my blog in one place. It's nice. If you want to write them down, you can if you want to recreate this, but you can go right to my blog post and you can get all the dimensions, and this is my blog address right here. So this piece of Painted Seasons Designer Series paper is 5 1/4 by 4, and then you're going to need 2 more pieces. These are both 2 1/2 by 4. The other pattern of Designer Series paper is 2 1/2 by 4 1/2, and then I've got a 2 1/2 by 2 1/2 and a 2 1/4 by 2 1/2. And let me show you, I showed you one side of this Designer Series paper. So you get 3 sheets of each in the package. Oh, and by the way, let me explain this. The Painted Seasons stamp set comes together with the matching Designer Series paper as a bundle. Both of these items in a bundle, free with your $100 order. This paper has some really fun designs on one side, and then look at the beautifulness on the other. We have these really cute little mushrooms. Everybody says it reminds them of their kitchen curtains in the 70s. And then we have this pretty pattern with the pine cones and pine bows. Then we've got some succulents here that I love, these 2 color combinations, and some gorgeous floral. I chose the succulents and then this Pool Party chevron pattern that's on the back of the pine cones and bows layer. And I've also got a scrap of Whisper White. So I think the first thing we're going to do here is our stamping. And I'm going to bring in Pool Party ink and lemon lime twist. Oh, I think I'm going to need a bigger scrap of Whisper White. Let me grab a bigger scrap here. I thought that would be big enough, but I don't think it's going to be. So we're going to stamp this succulent flower twice in the Pool Party. And then you need to clean your stamp and also stamp 2 lemon lime twist. Oh my gosh, these images, you guys, are just so pretty. I hope that you can see this, but they're just so gorgeous. Now, one really cool thing that's going to be happening March 1st is we're going to have a set of matching dies to go with this bundle. This is going to be part of our Celebration Coordination promotion. Starts March 1st. We're going to have framelits that are going to match the Painted Seasons, the Oh So Hoppy Frog set, the Lasting Lily set and also the Hello Cupcake set. So get the Painted Seasons bundle this month, and then in March you can also add coordinating framelits for any of your free celebration items. So this is the framelit that cuts out these flowers. I'm going to run these through my Big Shot and I'll be right back. And here I have all 4 of our flowers. We have one more thing that we need to stamp here, and that is this front panel piece. I'm going to bring in my Memento ink, and I chose to use the Life is Grand greeting set. I love the fonts, and this matches the distinctive images because this is also a distinctive stamp, which makes it look, I don't know, just really, that shadow on the edge makes it look like real life. It's really pretty. And I've got the Hello Dear Friend, and I'm going to ink that up. And we're going to stamp that right on this Designer Series paper layer. Now this is a technique that I love to do when I have a very light pattern of Designer Series paper. Obviously this type of a pattern wouldn't work to stamp your greeting on, but when you have something very light, it's the perfect way to go. And I think I wanted to stamp one more of these panels, and I'm going to do this 2.5 by 2.5 inch panel. And I've got the Sending Lots of Love Your Way. The Hello Dear Friend and the Sending Lots of Love Your Way is in the same stamp set. And I'm going to put that right up here at the top of this other patterned layer. Oh, look how crooked I got it. Hang on, I got to redo that. I'm going to save this little piece because I can use the other side for something, but we're going to try this again. I can't put together a really super pretty card with a crooked greeting. That's never going to work for me. So I'm going to test this out. I just want to make sure that the words are true to how they're on the block. And that looks so much better, doesn't it? Okay, now we're winning. I'm going to close these up, and we are going to be ready to assemble this Z-fold card. And you guys are going to love this because it's so very easy. Get your bone folder out. We need to burnish these edges. Oh, and here's my old bone folder. This is probably the first one I ever owned, and I broke the tip off of it. So here's what not to do. Don't do this with your bone folder. Do not stick it in a frozen window and try to pry it open. That's not going to go well for you, as it didn't go well for me. It's like, sheesh, what was I thinking? I was thinking I needed to get my frozen window open, and I don't even remember why. It happened so long ago. Okay, here we go. We're going to lay this pool party panel back out here, and now it's just a matter of assembling our card. So I'm going to add this succulent pattern right here. Isn't that pretty? I love these papers. These are just so beautiful. And this one goes right here. Now remember, these two smaller ones are the same size, so you don't have to, try and keep track of them, of which one goes where. Both of these panels are the same. Have that done. Okay. Now we're going to bring in our lemon lime twist, and this panel goes on the front like this. So I'm going to add my Hello Dear Friend right here. And the square piece that's 2.5 by 2.5, that's the one we stamped a little greeting at the top. I'm going to put that one right here. And then the last panel over here is just a little bit shorter. That one's 2.5 by 2.25. And that's going to be the panel that you would write your message on, like Love Kelly. Now you want to send this card to somebody that you don't have to write a lot to. Actually, you could put a panel on the back here and you could write a whole bunch if you wanted to, or just enclose a pretty note. Now I've got all my flowers that I die cut. I'm going to get out a new package of dimensionals here because I've pretty much run through most of mine. I love our dimensionals. You get 3 sheets of them. I think there's like 250 dimensionals in a package. So they go a long way. And then of course you use the edges when you're done too, because why would you throw that away? I've seen people throw it away at my stamping events and I'm like, no, 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 no. We're going to use those because they work just as good as the little cutout dimensionals do. Okay, here we go. I'm going to take, I haven't decided what I'm doing with this yet. So this is the first time I'm making this card. I do have another card to show you also. So I just want to kind of look at where we're going to go with this. And I think I'm going to go just like this. Okay, so I'll stick that one down. And then I'm just going to tuck this little lemon lime one behind it. Just like, maybe like, well, maybe how about like up here like that? That looks nice, right? And then I wanted a lemon lime flower to go right here. Now, I don't need this other flower for this particular card, but I'm going to keep it because I will use it on something. Now we're ready to put this together. So here's how easy it is. You're going to put some adhesive or glue on this end of the panel. I'm going to fold this all up and you're going to center this. So I want the same margin over here that I have over here and on the top and the bottom. I'm going to press that down good. And then we're going to open this up and add some glue right here. And then we're just going to close our card. And that is what's going to make our beautiful Z-fold. Look at that. What do you guys think? I think that's pretty spectacular. Now, one other thing that I want to add to my card is some rhinestones, because why wouldn't I? So I'm going to just add some random rhinestones here. I'm using our Take Your Pick tool, and you just kind of push it off and those rhinestones will stick right to the end of the putty end. What do you guys think? Pretty? I love this. Now I have another one to show you that I did some different things to. So hang tight. We're not going to make that one from scratch, but I did want to show you the elements. Here's the other one that I put together, and I did this one just a little bit different on decorating it. So the first thing I want to do is use my multi-purpose adhesive sheets. I thought I had a piece of this out. Oh, here it is. So I've got all these strips that were left over from a big project that I did. And of course, as I've said before, you know, we're all hoarders and we never throw anything away. So I thought these would work good for some of my smaller die cutting needs. So I'm just going to attach this to a piece of early espresso cardstock. And I'm going to cut this off right here. Now, I can save the rest of this and use it on something else. Then I decided to bring in the well-written framelits, and this is just a fabulous set of framelits. I've been having a lot of fun with this. It's got some great little images in it and then all these words, so that's pretty cool. I thought friend would be a great word to put on the front of this card. So we're going to take this and die cut friend on the part that has the multi-purpose adhesive sheet to turn this into a sticker. I will be right back. And here's our die. Now I'm going to get my Take Your Pick tool out and I'm going to put the paper piercing end on it. That looks pretty brutal. I think this could be used as a weapon if we needed one. So anybody happens to come running into my studio right now that is a stranger, I am armed and dangerous. Yeah, that's never happened before. I don't anticipate it happening. I don't know why that popped into my head. It's kind of crazy, right? Okay, I've got my friend. So I'm going to bring in, we're going to kind of just hold off on that a little bit. I'm going to bring in some Poppy Parade ink and some Early Espresso ink. And I chose these colors because that's what's in this beautiful designer series paper. And I did a really neat technique where I inked my flower up in the Poppy Parade, and then I grabbed one of our sponge daubers. You might want to add these to your order if you're placing an order, because these are just really nice. You get, I think, 5 in a pack. And I'm just going to add a little bit of the Early Espresso to the center of this flower. Now I'm going to huff on it, just like if you were going to clean your glasses. And isn't that spectacular? So I wanted to do that because all of these flowers have black centers in them, and I thought that would match pretty good. I also used Call Me Clover with the leaf image from the Painted Season stamp set, and I needed a couple of those. So 2 flowers and 2 leaves. The other thing that I need to stamp, I don't know why I put this away. I'm trying to be really efficient and it's not working out really well for me. I'm going to take the Early Espresso ink, and this cute little stamp is from Part of My Story. This is another free stamp set with your $50 order. Got some great greetings in here and some really fun fonts, but this says, "Let's get together and giggle." And I'm just going to add that right up here at the top of my 2.5 by 2.5 inch piece. Now I can close up my ink pad and we can finish assembling our card. I'm going to die cut this with the dies, and once you have that done, I put dimensionals on the back, and the dimensionals are holding that leaf right in place. Let's get this put together. This is going to go right here. And then we're going to take one of these flowers and add it. Now you want to make sure that your flower is not going over one of these folds, because otherwise your card won't fold right again. And then this one is going to go right on the front here, and I'm just going to set that right there. And here's our friend. You can use your paper piercing tool, get that little piece of nothing out of there, to get the sticker to come off the back. Oh, I got stuck here. And I'm getting stuck to everything tonight. We're going to put that friend right in here, and I absolutely love the size of these words in that well-written framelit set. And then once again, we need one of our rhinestones, and I'm going to put that for the top of the eye. And here is another fabulous Z-fold card. So we've got 2 of them here, made with the Painted Seasons Designer Series paper and stamp set. Which one is your favorite? Which one do you like better? I don't know. I love the richness of this one. I love the Let's Get Together and Giggle, and these flowers are beautiful with that neat technique in the middle. This is also really pretty. This is bright and fun. I love this greeting set. Okay, you guys, you need to go over to my blog. You can click right up here. That's going to take you right to my blog where you can follow along on the Totally Techniques Global Blog Hop. The technique this month is, of course, the Z fold. If you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I'd love to earn your business. You can pop me an email at kelly@astampabove.com. This is my blog address. If you do place an order with me, please use the host code that is listed in the right-hand column. It changes monthly. If you need to get any of these supplies, this is the best time to stock up on things like cardstock and any new ink colors you might need and embellishments. Replenish your supply now during celebration so you can get these free items that are available only during January, February, and March. This is the best time to stock up on your supplies so that you can get free things. And don't forget, we also have a discount shopper kit. And if you order that discount shopper kit, you can actually get the new framelits for all of our celebration coordination products in your kit. What is the kit? $99. You get to order $175 worth of product from any of our catalogs. It does not include celebration products, but these new framelits that are coming out are not celebration items. They're not free. You have to pay for them, but you can't get them until March 1st unless you order the discount shopper kit. Once you order that kit, $175 worth of product of your choice for $99 plus tax, you will then be able to place all your future orders with a minimum 20% discount. Yeah, it's fabulous. Join my team of discount shoppers. I have so much available to my team members. You'll absolutely love it. And again, you can check that out by clicking in the top corner, go to my blog, scroll down until you see $99 kit. That link will take you to all the information about the kit. $99, you get $175 for free. You can actually pre-order these new products that aren't available to the public until March 1st. So, yay, be a discount shopper. Click down here to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You don't want to miss anything I have coming out. And I want to thank you for taking a little bit of time out of your day to spend it with me. Go to my blog so you can see the rest of the blog hub. These are going to be some fantastic projects. Bye-bye.